welcome back to another province, this time in Northern Thailand. We are in Lamphun. It is a tiny little province in between Chiang Mai and Lamphun, and it's home to some very quaint Northern Thailand atmosphere, including one of the most beautiful train stations I've ever seen, Khun Tan. Also this Khun Tan railway tunnel here behind me is stunning. Then we're going to go explore more of this province, just explore more of Northern Thailand before we head to the big city of Chiang Mai. So yeah, enjoy this picture perfect little province in Northern Thailand and enjoy the video. I think the train's coming, so I better get ready. Into the mountains in Lamphun? Any guesses? Because you're about to find out. If you guessed, to watch a train come out of a tunnel in a scenic mountain train track, the answer would be yes. Okay, we made it. We made it to Khun Tan train station. It's directly in the middle between Lamphun and Lamphun, and they have built this beautiful train track that actually goes from all the way from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. This is the Northern Line. Normally, there are about 5 or 6 trains per day coming up and down this track, and train enthusiasts and people who just like to take pictures of trains, and it's become quite popular because of this stunning brick tunnel that they've built. That mountain range that we just drove through and up and down on Dreamy, this tunnel just goes straight through that and then spits you out towards Lamphun, where we just came from. And it's really beautiful here. It's really rustic, and it's surrounded by a little village here, and you can see the people just going about their business. I just spoke to the lads who are working on the train track, cleaning up the weeds and things, and they said that the train that was about to just arrive, according to Google, was cancelled. That was the Chiang Mai to Bangkok train. They're only running once or twice a day instead of 4 or 5 times a day. But there is a local train coming from Lamphun to Lamphun in about an hour. So there is a little cafe, we'll get a little drink, we'll just explore this train station a little bit, and then hopefully we'll film the local train coming along the track and into the tunnel. I think that would be quite cool, because Thai trains and Thai train tracks and systems are just so old school. Have a look at all the ways that they control the wires and the systems and the pulleys. It's so interesting. How cool is this? Look, these red and blue pulleys, and they connect to these cables, and these cables go underneath here, out onto the train track, underneath the 2 platforms and out on the other side, and then they're down there by, are they actuators? Is that what they're called? And obviously they help the trains switch tracks, because once they get past this train station there is only one track going north and south, so obviously if 2 trains are coming in opposite directions they must need to use these pulleys to figure out how to pull these train tracks together. I don't know how it works back in the West. Are they electric now? Are they done by computers? Have the pulley and wire systems gone, or is train engineering so old school that they haven't modernized it? Let me know in the comments if you're a train buff. Is this a really cool thing, or is this just normal? Because I don't know. This is the most beautiful train station I've ever been to. Look at this, they've even got a beautiful grave because it says it's in memory of Emil Eisenhofer, civil engineer from 1879. He was born in Munich and he died in 1962 in Bangkok, and he constructed the Khun Tan tunnel. Oh, okay, he constructed this tunnel in 1914 to 1917 in service of the Royal State Railways of Siam. Siam is obviously Thailand, and there he is, look. Strapping young man. And Imrengard Eisenhofer, oh, his wife, she died and they buried her. Oh, she's here. So they buried them both here at this train station in memory of their work to build this tunnel. I'm sure they didn't build it. Sure they got some Thai and Burmese to do it for them, but they got all the glory, didn't they? Anyway, look at this. Picnic tables, and there's a shrine out here. This is beautiful. Lots of wooden elephants here, all different sizes, all different types of detail, hand-carved ones, tiny little ones, ones that seem to have been decorated by a kid. Loads of them. I really like the detail on their back. See the spine? Really cool. And then lots of flowers and shrine offerings here. And then this, I think, is the start of the trail up into the national park and into the villages. Oh, spiderweb. Okay, so here we are at the mouth of the Khun Tan tunnel, and I do remember whenever you get the night train to Bangkok via Chiang Mai, quite soon after you do go through a lot of tunnels, and this must be one of them. And you can hear the rain and the water moisture soaking through the rock, through the bricks, and splashing onto the floor. And they even have a gutter along here that seems to be draining all of the river water, rainwater that's seeping through, and it smells funky, and I can hear little squeaks of bats and things. And this is stunning. This is really nice. That was lucky. I was like, I'll just get the drone up just to have a look around, and then the conductor started coming onto the platform, and they're like, oh, there's a train coming. So luckily my drone was in the air getting the shot completely by accident. There's people on it at the back. Just one carriage and plenty of gas. Yeah, look, there's people on it. Just the one carriage. Lots of transport boxes, and then it looked like gas or some sort of liquid at the front. So I don't think this is the train that they told me that was coming at 11, because it's only 20 past 10. But we got a nice shot, and we got to see a train come, which is great. To be back in the north. The biggest difference from the south, other than the fact that obviously the south has the ocean, is the temperature. So, you know, it's a beautiful day, and down in the south, I'm sure it's about 33, 35 degrees today. But here, you know, it feels like 26, 27, which makes a massive difference. I've just seen this bridge, and it's called the White Bridge, and it's way before the tunnel we were just at, but I just wanted to come and have a look at it because it looks really nice. Looks like a bit of an Instagram spot. Yeah, it's bloody beautiful. I mean, look at these mountains. Oh my gosh. Lamphun. Behind this mountain range is the flatlands that leads up towards Chiang Mai. And then the Lamphun itself, it's just a small little town, guys. It's just a small little town on the way to Chiang Mai, but it is its own province, so we will stay here a night, and we will tick it off the list. And it's just nice to go to these places like Lampang and Lamphun and just sort of get that Northern Thailand vibe away from the hustle and bustle of Chiang Mai. Well, nothing against Chiang Mai, obviously it's my second home, but I'm really digging these smaller, more intimate Northern Thailand provinces, to be honest. It might be time for that 11 o'clock train to pop through here soon. There's this big rumbling of a storm in the distance as well. So I hope I don't get caught in that on the way down to Lamphun, I should say. Ui! Oh, there's a golf course. Oh, nice. Very nice. That looks very fancy. Look at all the bunkers. They're all like volcanoes. And I never knew this was here. And you know, we're talking like we're 45 kilometers from Chiang Mai. Not far at all. And I never came here. What an idiot. Well, now I'm here, and so are you. Woohoo! Okay, welcome back, and we are just west of Lamphun town itself. We'll go explore the old town at the end. Now you might be thinking, oh, have you taken us to another ancient city, Paddy? Is this another ancient ruin? You've already taken us to Kampeng Phet, we went to Sukhothai, we know about the history now. Can we go somewhere new? You'll be wrong, actually, because this isn't an ancient old city. All this terracotta sculpture work, this incredible monument in the middle here surrounded by this ginormous moat. All of this is a coffee shop. I'm not kidding you. Even this bamboo raft over the water here, which is extremely rickety and I don't trust it for a second, all of this is the work of someone and a coffee shop. This is 100% new, like less than 20 years old. All of this hand sculpted, all the bricks laid, the moat created, just so they can make a fancy coffee shop. This place is called the Terracotta Garden. So unbelievably, it's just a coffee shop, and I went inside and it's grand inside as well. Beautiful decorations, and I ordered a cocoa, and it was just amazing. It was just full of cream and chocolate, dark chocolate, and I think it had a little bit of cream in there, cherry liqueur. It wasn't alcoholic. It was just amazing, and then it had a little cherry on the top, which was my favorite part. And let's go have a little look. This is not ancient, this is not historical, this is purely for Instagram. It's so interesting because right at the base of this, well, now this looks like it's almost finished, just next to it is the, you can see where it's the sculptures. The sculptors and the builders are basically living in their makeshift shaft, and then here 35 kilometers away from Chiang Mai Old Town and Chiang Mai International Airport and civilization, my old house, my old school, my old job, my old life, all my old friends. So I'm excited to go see them. This is the last province before going home for a little bit. Okay, I'm here in the old town. It's quite similar to Chiang Mai's old town, except it's tiny. Chiang Mai has a circumference of about 8 kilometers square, but here it's only about 1.5 kilometers. I looked on the map, it's quite small, but still very nice. However, I've come to this princess's statue, and there's quite a lot of history here, and there's lots of statues of horses, and Thai people are paying respects, and it seems quite important and a big part of the city. However, there's no signs in English, and I started to research who she is and why is she famous and all the rest of it. But I'm burnt out a little bit. I have gone non-stop since Koh Samui. It's been 2 weeks since I left Koh Samui, and I've driven over 1,700 kilometers in 8 days driving. No, how many? Wait, you see what I mean? My brain is fried. Been a long time on the back of the bike. 3, 2, 1. I can't even speak. All right. It's been a long way, basically, from Koh Samui through Chumpon, Klatrup, Kirikan, Phetchaburi, Ratchaburi, Kanchanaburi. Just whizzed through that one. Chianat, Utai Thani, Nakhon Sawan, Sukhothai, Kampeng Phet, Lamphun. There's a couple more I missed. It's been a hectic 2 weeks, and the reason why I've been traveling like this, bang, 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 literally one province per day for the last 2 weeks, pretty much, just non-stop filming, non-stop adventure, was because I have an appointment in Chiang Mai, and I think it's actually the day after tomorrow, so that's why I've been kind of rushing, and I didn't want to come back down this way, because driving on Dreamy, it's very, very difficult to drive long distances on a small motorbike. My back is in pieces. My neck is completely stiff. Every body part hurts. My butt cheeks. Don't get me started on my butt cheeks. Also, I haven't had a conversation with anyone for a long time, so I'm just feeling a little bit stale. I'm feeling a little bit demoralized and just burnt out and just a little bit tired. So when I got to Lamphun today, I was just so excited to get it over with so that I could get to Chiang Mai tomorrow, check into a nice Airbnb, go have a few pints with my friends, and just connect with people and not film and take a break and not move around for a week and get things sorted. Dreamy needs to get repaired and get some maintenance and get some upgrades. I need to go to the dentist, I need to go to the school, I need to go figure out my vaccine, I need to do a bunch of admin, live stuff, and I need a week off. So that's why I've been traveling non-stop, to get those videos, get those provinces done, create content for you to enjoy, put it up onto the YouTube channel, and have it all stacked up ready to go for every 3 days or every 2 days on my YouTube channel. Anyway, when you go traveling and you get particularly sick or you get particularly hungover in a town or even a country, if you're only if you're doing one of those Southeast Asia in a month trips, and then people say, oh, did you like Phnom Penh in Cambodia? And people say, no, I didn't like it. But actually, when you think back to it, you were probably only there for 2 days and you were probably sick or hungover the whole time, or it was really, really hot and the weather was terrible. It's the same thing with Lamphun. There's nothing against Lamphun. It's not Lamphun's fault. I'm just tired. I've been traveling too much, too far. I haven't been taking my own advice of going slowly, because I had that in my mind that I needed to get to Chiang Mai and I didn't want to have to come back. And so I've just basically burnt myself out like an idiot. So I'm sorry, Lamphun. But we went to the train station and then we went to that weird cafe and now we're here. But I didn't really learn much about your province, and it's beautiful. It is small and it's near Chiang Mai, and I will come back. I'm just tired. I'm going to take a week off. The next time you'll see me will be in a couple of days, and it'll be somewhere from Chiang Mai. I will make a video in Chiang Mai province, even though I have a whole playlist of videos. I made about 20 videos in Chiang Mai province before we went on the big trip, because I was living there at the time. So I'm not going to count Chiang Mai as a province, but I will make a video. I think I'll take you to Shang Dao, which is my favorite area of Chiang Mai, and we'll go hang out there and that will be the next video, and I'll update you on if I got all my life admin sorted and any news of life on the road and everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I'm well rested. Bye.